And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
We got a chase.
Ooh, where we at today, Creed?
South L.A., my friend. Where else would we rather be than South L.A.? From May 22nd of this year, so just a few months ago.
Right after we got started, but didn't do chases then.
That's a good point. So, again, from May 22nd of this month in South L.A., it is a stolen truck, as you can see on the thing there.
Oh, got groceries in the back, it looks like. You got Walmart. Grocery run.
So far, the pickup truck fits the MO for a chase, right? I mean, it's got a bunch of stuff in the back. You got to have... I don't see a ladder, though, unfortunately.
Some of the most common things, ladders and bags of garbage. Sometimes there's tools back there. We've seen things that were questionable. I like that
Coolers.
They've already decided to use the garbage in the back as a deterrent towards the cops. I see a cup fly out of the back and hit the cop car.
I think as soon as you had said that something had flown out.
Two people inside.
Well, there is some more garbage. Basically, by the end of this chase, there's not going to be anything in it.
There was a Toyota sign in Spanish.
Dr. Max, it's entirely possible. I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh,
You never
live
know.
fish. Transporting illegal fish.
Excuse me, breaking news during We Got a Chase. Dave the Flav says that he spoke to the Mormons today. They were not gay, just so you know.
He's in Utah.
Tracking this suspect. Again, a stolen vehicle suspect getting really tight there. This is the most volume traffic, pedestrian vehicular that I've seen on surface streets in some time, I would say, since pre-pandemic.
I mean, the streets are loaded with pedestrians. It's like a parade.
More and more things open up, and we're seeing an uptick in pursuits.
Okay.
Did you see that purple bush? That was a beautiful bush.
Beautiful bush.
Look, you see that guy in the street? He was running towards the car.
I'm making one of those quick... I think a cat is trying to steal food here in the office.
But at least two people in this vehicle racing down South LA Street.
Excuse me for a moment. Cat emergency.
Again, perhaps
Catamaran.
the individual knows
Unbelievable. This is a stolen truck. It is from May of this year, and it is LA. So if you're wondering, any of those right now dims your answers.
We're more familiar with our neighborhoods than other neighborhoods, so we know the
And
ins
if you're
and
in the
outs, and a lot
chat,
of times
feel
folks
free
come
to
this area
pop on, tell
perhaps
us
they're trying to
hello,
connect
where
with
you're watching
somebody
from.
who
We
might
enjoy
help them
doing
out.
these
And
kinds of
they likely
things
have a
as
cell
much as
phone,
possible
most
because
people do, so they
we love
could be
chases. And
communicating
in
with
between
people. They
live
could be communicating
chases,
with family members that
you
say,
got to
"Hey,
dig
stop,
into the
pull over.
archives.
We want this to end safely.
Colty
You're
says
not gonna
hi.
get away." And then in other
Oh,
situations,
Colty.
there's been people on the other line that try to help them out.
Certainly, and we just got word
He was
that
stealing
now
chili.
LAPD
Did I miss
has taken
anything?
over
Almost all the
pursuit
garbage
since
is
he
gone. I
picked
see
up
that.
originally a stolen Chevy
They come up with the
pickup
idea
out of
that
Pomona,
they
now
could be on the
making its way
phone
to
with people
South
that are
Los
trying to
Angeles.
assist them
LAPD
with their
now
getaway.
has the agency in hot pursuit of this stolen vehicle suspect. We got
It's
right
hot
now earlier. There are at least two people inside.
I mean, it's hard
There's
enough
some
to
cat
squeeze
here.
out a text message or make a phone call while you're
Rick, the other
driving,
thing
no
that we
less
just think
that
about is,
fast. So
officers always,
and
as we cross this intersection,
not to
are
like
just thinking of what's
stereotype, but
happening
beautiful
around
bush there, another purple bush.
Yeah.
Not a stereotype, but whoever's driving this truck doesn't look like they're really far up on the, like they got their iPhone 12 Plus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they're taking the back roads here and staying off the freeway, so maybe they're going with an old GPS that's in the truck.
Driving obviously is not in their right
Hey,
mind. And
look, this is
we've covered
Creed.
this
I want to introduce
with,
you to
the COVID-19
Gregory.
crisis.
Gregory
Hi,
is
Gregory.
a new fan. He has said so many nice things. I want to say something nice about Gregory. Gregory, you got a great name, and you kind of could be Cecil Fielder's cousin. Bishop loves Cecil Fielder.
We've done
Is he a big
stories
fan?
on that, and,
Oh, yeah.
and we're seeing more of
And
And
Cecil
Cecil Fielder
and
Jr.
this is so dangerous. You can see he's pulling up through this intersection.
I-
Florence, there.
It's
He's
great
staying
that
in
they've
South
got
LA.
up
Now, that's
the
saying
what
I would say
road it
1
is,
square
but
mile
I
or so.
sometimes I
Just
always
looking at it,
do
green
miss
at
the
it.
657 mile an
Skybox
hour
HD, not only equipped with,
Yeah.
thing on there, but
I miss those too. Those are always good to find out exactly. We come to a.
The pursuit is the speed at which the vehicle is going.
Hello, Amy from Missouri. Did I say that right?
Missouri. I had a chase from Missouri not too long ago.
Tad, this is my favorite. He's from Mattress Firm, where you guys embezzle money, right? Is that
Works
true?
for the mafia. Yeah, he launders money for the mafia.
Is that why there's a Mattress Firm on every single corner? Is that true? Can you confirm that, Tad?
Across from each other? Dangerous company to work for. Sophist Streets.
Well, I will say, pretty dangerous being on these streets. It does look like a nice day there in South LA.
Essentially a parallel to the 110 Harbor Freeway. You know that freeway coming out of.
Wonder if he's doing circles yet, or I haven't really. I mean, it made quite a few turns.
He has turned a lot. We've now turned into a gated parking lot of some sort. Oh my God! Shopping carts.
Well, slowed down for the. Hey, depending on where you live, there are buggies here and trolleys up in the Midwest, right? Trolleys, I believe
they're
they're
just
called.
shopping carts here.
Look at the volume on the roads. Would you agree, Marla? I haven't seen this kind of volume.
Tad confirms they're the number one retailer in the nation.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie. I just bought one from there about 5 months ago.
Stephen, they're bushes. Stop it. Hope your day at the DMV went well the other day, by the way.
Oh, my goodness.
Learn something new every day. I'm not even going to try to. Can you pronounce that?
Of course.
There
you go.
Jacaranda.
Jacaranda.
Maybe it's a
Jacaranda tree. Gregory, if you're telling the truth, I'm trying to put Gregory up. Will you please stop? Gregory says that Cecil Fielder is his father's first cousin. Royalty. By the way, did you see that it's his first cousin? Creed? No? Okay.
Yes, I did. LOL. So, the other thing that's kind of weird about this chase so far is, you want me to take that down? Or?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Is making a lot of left turns, which is not very normal for chase.
And he's doing them quite frequently.
I think
this is a work zone we just went through, didn't we?
Yeah, I thought so. Did you see the guys running, and then the one guy kind of motioned as if he was flipping them off? Watch the bike.
Jumped.
Look at the biker there. Wow.
Look at the fans over there on the side.
He's literally doing
I mean, this guy's already got a crew of people that love him.
Just going in the square.
David asks what you think's going to happen. A suspect wreck, or the suspect gets stopped, gets beat down? Will he? Will the cop wrap around a tree? Who knows? I do not know.
Need to stop and get some more garbage in the back of that truck. I mean, that is really limiting. If stuff blowing out, we're limiting our garbage take.
If I had to guess right at this second, I would say that a pedestrian is probably going to get mowed down, because that is.
Oh, he's going to hit a car for sure.
He's going to hit something. That would be my guess. Let's hope for a crash. We haven't actually had a good crash in quite a while, and thank you to whoever submitted this, by the way.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday we got a lot of submissions yesterday, so I'm going through them all now. So we'll be getting them all played within the next couple of weeks. Just keep them coming in.
One observance that I do have is the amount of people that are now standing on the sidewalk. So I think that everybody in that area are pretty aware what's going on, because I've seen quite a few people waving as he went by.
And there was nobody earlier when they were saying, wow, a lot of pedestrian traffic out here today. I was like, there's no one on the street. Now there's people everywhere, like it's the Macy's parade.
Exactly. So also he might still be right in that small area then. That also might answer our question. He's kind of doing some...
happen to catch that it's trash day?
Is it not trash day every day in South LA?
And look at that.
Look at that, trash cans
against traffic yet again, because there's a lot of congestion there, and that's
unbelievable.
It is trash day. There's the garbage truck on cue. Yours is the garbage, and I'll mention Aldi, and then we'll see the Aldi sign. It's not Aldi's.
Unbelievable that I was able to pull off that.
That was good. That's the second time now.
Second time I've been able to do that.
I'm impressed. Tad thinks he's just going to stop, get out, and lay down. Those are the most boring endings, aren't they? But good, though. It should be that way.
I'd like to see some truck damage today.
Safe and they do not get hurt. It looks like
what happened?
They're zooming out.
Losing.
Trees there in this area, and this is difficult.
A lot of bushes in this area. We got to catch them again.
This is an area that is partially in what we call the Bravo. The LA
Hey, listen,
Bravo
David, no matter what, I would stand there and wave also if there was one in the area. I absolutely would.
This is the Bravo, by the way.
The helicopter has to manipulate
The Bravo.
communication with
What
the
is the
air traffic control
Bravo?
tower.
No
There's
idea.
likely other helicopters up there, media ships, and
right.
the LAPD ship.
A media ship.
A media ship, that's a new one.
South Los Angeles neighborhood.
Boy, he just blew by that moped, huh?
Look at how fast he's going. Wow.
What would you
Wow.
estimate?
Wow.
He's my hero.
I mean, it's
He almost
like
hit that minivan.
he's
Wow.
threading
The
needle
Burger
yet
Palace.
again.
Wow.
And I'm just he's pretty proficient.
Oh,
driving
that was
vehicle.
that was close.
You're familiar with
That was
that
close.
pickup truck again. A legendary stolen vehicle.
That was
That's how
almost a
this all
very
started in
good
Pomona.
wreck.
I'd say, Marla, there's times where he's going 75,
Kathy,
80
this
plus
would be-
miles an hour down these
they call them
streets when you look at,
a previously
you see together
recorded
vehicles. So now he's picking
live
up speed,
chase.
and it's
We
so-
do this. We got to
so
chase.
north
A
and
lot
south
of
major
viewers
sectors
send in
we have on the
submissions
Bravo.
of some of the best
Oh, man.
chases,
So
and
close.
the reason why we love that is because then we don't have to watch
And
them.
they,
No.
So it's live. It's brand new. All of us on now. Chances of you seeing this one before is probably fairly slim. You never know. I mean, unless you're a big fan.
Now he's
Unless you're watching them all continuously.
in a way that he's coming out of that.
But
same
here's the
area that
thing,
he
we
was
love
in,
live
being that
chases,
he is on
but
a
you know what?
north-south
They don't
now, and he's
happen
been
as
staying on it.
often as we
The
would
question
like. So
becomes, you know,
to
how
fill
do
the
you-
time,
how do
this
you
is what
pull
we'll
over?
do.
How do you get
I'm
from
kind of
we'll watch 'em
surprised.
again.
to an end? I mean,
Kind
we
of
talked
surprised you
about
haven't had
the
any
hit
over
but at
Thanksgiving.
speeds
You know, with
this
so many
high,
domestics
that's
and
not
everything else.
necessarily an
It's
option.
so
I thought so
difficult.
too. I thought maybe
it's
we'd have a
good
few
question,
good
and
ones
it's
right here
difficult
before
because
Christmas.
of
So
the
you stay
nature
hopeful.
of this urban area, this urban residential
Urban.
area that's mixed with.
There's
the
an
news
Urban
van.
Outfitters right down the
Traffic,
street.
and we saw the construction zone. Look at all the traffic on the road.
Yeah, it's South LA.
Believe it or not,
Jesus.
there's a lot of people on the street.
Look at that person walking across the
Oh, whoa,
street.
whoa, whoa.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Those were big yellow. Oh, look at this. See the person just get out of the way?
Yeah, he's like Toro. He's like,
man.
Boy, he almost, those big yellow things almost took him out, kind of like what happened to the bumper of the Rock 105 van that time when I was backing up at Cheeseburger straight into one of those. Very slow.
And the same
Nice
type of
stuff.
situation through the Burbank area, and thankfully that ended. It was very similar to
Amy, no, I think we might need to start putting a crawl on the bottom with the
I was
info.
watching it from the newsroom here. In fact,
you see
May-
those quotation marks? It says, quote, live.
It
From
was
May-
live. This was live when it was recorded.
Oh, he just blew by another intersection. You just saw another black
Yes,
and white
Dave.
perpendicular
Yep.
here. So
And
they
they're
are
all over.
staging. They're certainly
DTF.
staging in this area as they should be.
There's no question.
But you know, we talk
As I
about.
said, yeah.
We need
LAPD
Kathy to
is
send us some of
You
those
talk about, though, they
hard
are
to
converging,
find
but at the same
chases
time,
because
they do
she's
have
seen
to
them
weigh
all.
The public safety. Oh,
Whoa.
Just spun out.
He just spun out.
Something just happened. They just spun out. I think they threw a. I think they threw a
strip.
spike. I think they threw a spike there. Yep, that's San
They
Pedro.
get him?
He turned. He did. Wow.
I think
he did a 180.
he did like a
Let's see if
spin.
this
He
is the
spun
time that he's
around.
disabled
I
at
guess
all.
maybe he saw the strip because he's.
Did he hit the strip, or he made that evasive maneuver to not hit the strip?
I think he may have not
Those
hit the strip because
officers
he
were
did
on
that
the
quick
corner,
turn.
and
I mean,
it
he
appeared
smoked
that
him
there
when he
was
spun
something
around. You can see
happening
the
there.
smoke
And that's
billowing
the
off the
opportunity
tires.
that officers do have, and you asked, how do they bring
Well,
this
he
to an
is
end? If
not
they're
afraid to
in a
go into the
neighborhood,
other lane.
the
That
pursuit
we've
is, and it
noticed.
stays in that neighborhood,
Not
then
afraid to
the
go
LAPD
through
says,
a
hey,
stale
he's going
red.
down 60th Street. Now he's on 65th, back on San Pedro Street.
Back on
Let's
the
bring this
surface.
in, put unit 1 here, put unit 2 here, put unit 3 there, and when
It seems like they've got him confined into an area, though. Doesn't it seem like he's not trying to make it to the freeway?
Yeah.
He's confined into like a box almost.
It looks like that, in fact, was
Okay.
the case.
I would say he definitely feels more comfortable sticking around here and not heading to the. It's kind of surprising to be into it. We're already in 14 minutes. He's just been on the surface streets and hasn't even. It doesn't seem as if he's even trying to attempt to get to a highway or even a bigger road.
You're hired. Segment producer Kathy.
Oh, look, has he stopped for his crowd of fans?
Look at that.
Getting some photos in.
Just like stop and wait.
Do you think they stopped and
Yeah,
smiled,
I
or
can't make
what
it
do you
out
think?
from my
I don't know,
phone.
but he is making some dangerous moves now. I mean, he is like getting desperate, as they
And look at
say.
this. Again, our extreme nav system. This is.
Wonder
this
how
is what
far
makes
back
our
the
coverage,
units are.
He's giving like the double thumbs up out the window. They say there's a passenger, so maybe the passenger is really working the crowd for the guy driving.
The hype man is in the passenger seat.
It's not a good idea if you know that this is very close to your home. Don't come out.
All right, we got in the back of this truck.
Don't come out on the side of the street and wave and pose for pictures. Don't do it.
Is that it looks like a scuba tank there on the left next to that blue thing. What is
No,
that?
the thing that's up against the tailgate is definitely a skateboard, a pink skateboard, I believe, like a longboard. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is, but again, it came out of Pomona.
That's some fabric softener there in the blue.
In Pomona, CHP picked it up.
That's that cheap ass
Dollar General.
Yeah, some off-brand crap.
LA County west on one of those major freeways, perhaps the 10 or the 60, towards downtown LA, then into South LA, and that's where this pursuit has been for the last several minutes.
Where are we hanging out?
South LA.
I'm telling you, he's
back on the nearby
not getting off. He's going to stay right here in these neighborhoods he knows.
Majors, the San Pedros, the Avalons, the Mains, the Broadways, and then the numbered streets, which run east and west. He's running because he doesn't want to go to jail, and so far
that's usually why they
brain
run.
Surgeon.
Yep.
LAPD statistically, and a lot of this is because of the fact that they'll pull back on pursuits because of the safety impact to the residents of Los Angeles. They'll pull back 18% on average.
18%. I mean, I love these numbers.
However, once we have our airship up there, our LAPD.
Ted, I think you're right. It does kind of seem like knows the area fairly well.
He's doubling back a few times. He's really getting into those areas.
Follow this suspect, this male stolen vehicle suspect, until he eventually pulls over, and we don't know, Marley, either, how much gas that car had. And
well,
he's riding brakes.
April, you missed a few. Lots of trash has fallen out so far. The skateboard is still in. I'm almost sure that's a skateboard.
Yeah, going the wrong way. We have identified absolutely some cheap fabric softener in the back in the blue bottle.
I think that's
skateboard. Creed has confirmed.
Yeah.
And the one thing that looks almost like a scuba tank. I don't know.
The suspect gets back on the 110.
Well,
hello. My God.
Jesus.
Look at that.
Look at that bridge.
Beautiful bridge. Absolutely.
There's the 110 Harbor Freeway.
Beautiful
running
bridge.
north-south through South Los Angeles on Gage now. And Gage
Wife
is
beater.
is
Good question.
east-west street, and now he's encountering.
There's two of them, so I got two chances for it to be a wife beater in there. So I'm going to say
because we're in
at least one of them has a wife beater.
Restricted airspace. We can get in there, but we have to get permission, and typically we have to.
That's how most dates work for me too. I can get in there, but I've got to have permission.
Because of that. All right, well, we're picking it up on the 110 freeway. So there you go.
Well, he found a freeway.
He fooled me.
Just saying that he has the chance to get on the 110. He didn't for a while, but now he must. Yeah, he decided to get on the 110.
He wants to see what that baby can do.
He's heading southbound.
Really open her up.
Yeah, knock off the cobwebs if they haven't quite been knocked off yet.
This is a situation
Well,
where yes,
if he didn't hit the spike strips, I guess this is answering the question. He did not. He's opening her up, as they say.
Yeah.
He's really getting some wind beneath his wings.
Well, and I think we are safe to say
I mean,
that spike strip
he's
is
passing.
not,
I hear an
Airship
airship
over my house right now.
above you right now.
on the
Must be a
110.
chase in North
I wish
Carolina.
we could see how fast.
By the way, that's the sounds of freedom.
This person is now going up to 100 miles per hour earlier when he
100?
was
No
on
question.
the
Hey.
110.
You got to think that the volume there, and people have been going a little lead.
Wow, does it really?
Light
That's
volume out there. So
quite a
I'm
bit
gonna
of fuel.
say
I mean, if
That's
they
a
were
big tank.
volume
filled
speed
up.
right
Typically,
there,
when you
75
steal a truck,
miles an hour,
though,
which is over the speed limit.
probably
That's
don't
pretty
keep
much
her
what it
filled
is.
up.
You can
You know
expect
what?
right now. So
I
would say
think
he's
maybe
going
that
at
tank I
90
saw rolling around the
plus
back
miles
may
an
be
hour
the
at this time.
nitrous. Maybe
Through
this
South
is a
LA on the
nitrous
110
burning funny
There.
car.
There it is. Look at those. Look at that
South LA,
speed.
decided, no, I'm going to get back on that 110 freeway, just as I said. He's
I'm wondering if
nitrous
that's
for
true or if
a
that's the
while.
airship or
I
what was
believe
it?
it.
Media ship? Is that
Media
what?
ship.
Oh,
Media.
whoa, smoked him. Wow! Took out a sign.
He just got hit by somebody. He just got
Did he get?
hit by-
I don't think he did.
I think he hit somebody.
I'm pretty sure that was his doing, and now we're gonna
I mean, he's-
really.
This is an on
The
and
cop
off
just
ramp.
put a
Wow.
insurance claim
This
in
is
on
something else, and
the other person.
I'm
He
not
hit
sure
him. The criminal. He hit him. I saw it. I'm an eyewitness.
I'm pretty sure that he made a maneuver to get off there and was very close to that other one and spun himself out.
Yeah.
Because there would be some sort of marks on the back of that tailgate right now, and I don't see any.
Oh my
Broke down,
God.
truck almost took a head on.
It was died today on the side of the road.
Something tells me the cops are not chasing him this way, I would imagine.
Looking for that on ramp to get off.
That on
ramp to get off.
The on ramp.
Unbelievable. And now I'm not sure if there's CHP units tracking him in that right shoulder area.
What a wimp. 35 miles an hour against oncoming traffic. Oh,
he hit a car.
do you see the hesitation? And that probably wouldn't do too much damage to his truck.
No, he's good.
Boy, he saw that coming, though, didn't he?
Oh my God, he slowed down. Can you imagine if he'd done 100 to hit that car compared to the wimpy 35 he was doing?
Jesus.
Single driver on ramp. Back on surface street.
Single driver on ramp.
Yeah, the whole getting on the freeway didn't work out so well for him. He's had a little bit better luck here on the surface streets, or as some would call them, the service streets.
On Manchester through South
Or,
LA.
depending where you're at, could be feeder streets.
Feeder streets as well. We learned that one. Kind of the world's best game of chicken right there. You're absolutely right.
Oh, there's some damage in the front, Creed.
Yeah, but that's a big chrome horn, though. I mean, is that really going to bother it that much?
Onto the sidewalk here.
On the sidewalk.
Total disrespect.
Simply to get around the stop traffic at this
Yeah, that's a
upcoming
very nice
intersection.
longboard back there.
It is, isn't it?
And if there's so many
This guy
people
just
out
finished.
and about,
I mean, why is he getting so excited about? Oh my God! Oh,
just
dear.
driving recklessly, no
Dear
regard
Lord.
for the safety of anybody else.
One thing
Trying
you
to
gotta
police, trying
one
to
thing
stay
you
out of
gotta
police
think
custody.
about
We
is
don't
the
know.
handling of a truck
Obviously,
like
this
that.
driver
How
is
wobbly they are in the
out of
back,
his mind
especially
in terms of the way
especially when you're on
he's handling this.
high speeds. I
And
mean,
he's doing the best he can to
it's
get away, and so far he has not
and
been
so some of those
custody.
things that he's
They're
done doesn't
after him, and they want to
doesn't
bring this
surprise
one
me
in and
one
bring
bit
it
because I mean it's not like it
now,
handles
not
that
only
great.
is he gonna be
He didn't
written
like
up
the
for
freeway.
original one,
Back into
stolen vehicle
his
theft
area
case,
again.
allegedly.
He
All
doubled
of the vehicle
back.
infractions,
DTF, your dad has a truck that looks like that?
damage, the injuries possibly to at least the
Thanks,
two
Dave.
vehicles.
Why is that guy hanging out the car? What is happening? Was that a drug deal? Did you see that?
That was an
Yeah,
odd
it
situation.
was
Looks
a,
like
as they
somebody
call
jumped out
it
of the
in the
vehicle
drug
there.
business, a hand-to-hand transaction.
Not a good time for that
And that was
at all. The guy
Don't
was
worry.
handing. The
The
guy was
cops aren't
hanging.
around.
Yeah, no big
Put
deal.
into clear.
Oh, my God.
Choppers are coming in. He's on TV dealing drugs.
I think that's the first real drug deal I've ever seen. I mean, I can't imagine why you'd be hanging out and doing a, you know?
Yeah, well,
you
gotta make that money. I think we've seen a chase with that white truck before. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's the same one.
Then drives in the wrong direction on a very busy 110.
Those guys are like, we can't get any work done with this guy.
That driver's left
back in the same neighborhood.
Yep,
Right,
there's
now
that
back in
exact
the
same
South
place.
LA.
That's a stale red if I've ever seen one.
He's got to have a I mean,
I wonder how many
gotta
pawn
think he's
shops
gotta
are
have
around
some
there.
Sort of connection to the neighborhood. If he keeps
I
rolling
would
back
imagine
here
one
on
for
Main
every
Street,
block,
In the
basically.
numbered street areas, the 60s and the 70s, now making
Look at that.
a
Recyclables
turn
right
here
there.
off of Main Street.
Is it recycled
On
day
69th Street. With
I don't think so.
Extreme nav system that Skyfox is
Oh,
equipped
look,
with.
they're out there.
All the
I
people
saw.
out there.
Oh,
Look,
oh
they're having a
yeah,
party.
look at him.
Yeah, they're having a party.
The residents
They're loving it. Local hero returns.
There's another one.
Look, he wanted a high five, but they just passed right on by him.
Obviously, this guy
That's a
is
shame.
so reckless and
Well,
out of control. He
wait
doesn't know
10
what's
minutes, we'll be right back
on.
by.
He'll be
I'm
right
sure.
back.
They're dealing with. And all they want to do is try to bring this to a safe end. We are
58, 60 miles an hour on those streets. That's scary.
In their vehicle.
Oh, there's
by
a
this
7-Eleven.
truck, which is,
Below
we
and
talk about the
Trudeau.
pit maneuver, but a pickup
Some more
truck
people
is a little bit
outside.
more difficult
They
to
are
hit
really
than
gathered in the
a
streets
sedan
to see
say.
their
It's
hero.
heavier duty, it's-
So
it's
you got to
minimum
think this would be in the
weight
height
to
of
it, but it's
lockdown
pit
too.
maneuver
I mean,
of
if it was
the
May
event
22nd of this year,
nudging, the back end, of
So a lot of people at
vehicle
home.
left or right side, spinning
This is
it
the
out,
exact same
Oh.
neighborhood,
making a
David, by the way.
boost. You could just
Looks
tell
and
there
he
to
just
get a
did you see
hard
that?
left.
He kind of.
That's where the spike strip was.
Okay, so just
Is that not the same exact
Yeah.
spot that he just did that?
Yeah, that's where the spike strip was.
whether he evaded that attempt at a spike strip, he saw
it is a very nice neighborhood.
He did a 180 and was able to get out of there.
They have a really good-looking burger joint that went by, and El Super.
El Super.
I mean,
that's my favorite Mexican wrestler. El Super.
Apparatus that they try to toss into the road and land it in such a way, just in the right position, right at the right time.
Dave, you can't sell this until we see the end of it. You know, he might drive the wheels right off of it and have to shave off a few dollars off of that asking price.
I mean, he's definitely handling this baby like a champ.
And let's not forget about that car had a lot of damage, so that just shows how much bigger this truck is.
As compared to that sedan, I mean,
it is a mishap.
Truck is going to take a head-on push. Like we saw on
less and less in the back there.
What we got back there? See that tank?
Okay, how about not for scuba gear? I'm thinking probably an empty extinguisher.
Oh,
that would be my guess.
That's a big one.
Is okay.
Yeah, maybe the person was going around dumpster diving when they got their truck stolen, and they were just like looking for things they could scrap metal.
Through South Los Angeles,
the epitome of drive it like you stole it, right, Jeff Strong?
Jeff Strong.
Mm-hmm. So 11:10 right now. We picked this up for those of you just joining us. We picked up this pursuit about 30 minutes ago that we've been on the air now.
Sometimes you got to watch those speeds because sometimes that's
deceiving.
Yeah.
Just one person, but two people.
Ooh, look at that!
He might have a low tire, or he's just locking up the brakes.
Yeah, something is either that was a last-minute decision, or there is something wrong with his tires now.
It did kind of look like a last-minute decision to go that way, but
it's hard to say.
Keep an eye on those tires, see if they start smoking.
He was ripping at a pretty good rate of speed, but then for some reason
he is ripping at a pretty good amount of speed. You're right.
He's ripping it, bud.
Something caused him to do that. Whether or not
Sheila,
up ahead,
it was the Holy Ghost he saw.
Hi,
Sheila. Hello.
Getting ready to throw out a strip again. And
I don't know, Dave. What's going to happen? You tell us, DTF.
And for everyone that's here right now hanging out, give us your guess on what's going to happen. Is he going to take off running? Will they do a pit maneuver, pull him out? Will something happen to the car?
My guess was an accident only simply because of the speeds that he's had on these service streets, and he's already hit a few things, so yeah, no. That's
and
my
if you
guess
like watching this kind of thing, please do us a favor. Subscribe to our channel right there on the YouTube and hit the notification bell so each time we find a live chase, and when we do our We Gotta Chase, where we cover everything and anything chase related.
Credence and Bishop show on the old YouTube. This one's a good one, and by the way, if there are any that you've seen that were like that just stick out in the back of your head, just like this one, is viewer submitted. We always love that because then we don't more fans out there. But we love when viewers send us good chases because 99.9% of the time they're going to be new for us. So, and I've seen so many chases I forget too. You know, that too.
Oh yeah.
If I have actually seen them live.
Possibly. I mean, absolutely. And they do that. LAPD does that. Other jurisdictions do it. Because as we widen out, we're not seeing number of
there's nobody
units
behind
trailing him like we did earlier.
Sheila says going to bail.
I thought he was going to ball.
Sure that this guy gets
or ball. Wreck and run, April says. And Dave's guess is, I am Joseph Smith. Thank you for your guess, Dave.
And they will continue to watch from the air. They'll get information from us. There's been time. Maybe
we'll get back on the interstate and pass the car he totaled earlier. That's entirely possible. It is definitely possible.
Just pulled into this house on this street.
I mean, he's got them going chasing their tails because they couldn't follow him right back when he did that quick turnaround and went up the shoulder of the road and hit the other car and kept on going.
To help them if need be. Doing circles again through South LA. Got to think he's connected some way because.
What, are you saying he's a gang member? Is he a gang member? Are you racially profiling now, Mr. News Now?
Wow, up against the curb
there. He's got connections.
And now he's doing that.
Look at that bush.
Square mile loop again.
That's a big
bush. Oh, they're all in the way every time.
Oh, look at that! I mean, they are.
That's the same spot. The crowd is growing and growing.
It is too. It's a street party. And now back to these guys again. They're like, Jesus, dude, I'm just trying to work. It's your fifth time through here. Stop.
A little bit earlier.
He's in the.
He's got a good dent in the back. Was that there earlier?
No, that's the one where he clipped that car that spun him out into. Look, they're waiting right there.
Well, I mean, it's going to be easier and easier for them to lock him down. Oh, look at that! It just came out from the back of the car.
Look at this, man. They are loving it.
I like how they're in South LA, man. They're going to walk right out in that street like.
They know where they are.
Look.
What
was that?
See something there?
There is a cruiser right there, right in front of that 7-Eleven.
He was cruising for a bruising.
I can't tell if it's just the brakes locking up or what.
The way that he's been able to manipulate.
I mean, he's been riding them brakes a lot, so they're hot.
A pickup truck,
hot.
A little more,
them things are hot.
Another one.
A smaller sedan.
Another fan standing out in the street.
Manipulate that vehicle.
Look, they've here got a little tent set up for this chase. They're that excited about it.
Without really sustaining much damage.
Cables out. We'll go out here and watch the chase.
Make another left, I guess. All right.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Hey, how about this? The crowd gets big enough through there where they stop and then blend in with the crowd.
Look at this. I'd imagine those are all stop. Those are all stop sticks, and he definitely won over on them.
That's right behind them.
All right,
And they're sitting there.
I like what we just saw there. It was a big crowd of guys in the back of a pickup truck watching. Now, I like that idea.
Tailgate.
He probably has some sort of connection. Otherwise, why would
Again, calling him a gang member. What a dick.
What a horrible, horrible thing to say.
I mean, he probably is, but still,
This
what
guy,
a dick.
He could be on his spring break from college at Yale and decided he wanted to just see what it felt like to be a criminal for one day.
It's a beautiful truck. I mean, why would you not steal that truck?
I mean, it's hard to resist. You put a piece of eye candy like that out there. Yeah, that had to be car number 14 he went behind. I mean, the embarrassment.
The second largest school district in the country. So all those kids.
He acted quick on that, so he's keeping an eye on what's going on because he made that decision to go right, to cut through there like that quick. That was pretty good. Campus or an encampment?
65th and Grand Avenue.
The old encampment.
Can
you imagine living and having those campers of homeless people right out your door like that?
Encampments. Can they say encampments enough times? Look at that bridge. Look at that bush on that bridge. It's a beautiful bridge.
Oh, it's a beautiful bridge.
Back on the freeway. They are tracking him now. Let's see what he does here if he continues. And again, we're holding on the east side.
By the way, I did get your submission there, Art. I'm going through, and it'll be very soon that we're using it.
Special permission.
Awesome, we appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys ever find any chases, send them over. Let us know, and we'll watch them.
And our pilot is communicating with
this is driven by our viewers.
But as of right now, we're held on the
hostage
110 freeway here in South Los Angeles, where this pursuit has continued.
135 miles an hour. Oh my God!
What happened there? Did they lose?
So he went underneath the bridge again.
Right.
I'm pretty sure he jumped back on the freeway, and they lost him either jumping back on the freeway, or they lost him because he didn't jump back on the freeway, and they thought he was going to.
That he did get back on the 110 and then back off the 110. As we see the
they're
line
looking.
of the black and whites, the cruisers here. If we can.
Eddie and the Cruisers.
Okay,
Worst
so
movie
we're hearing
ever.
That he just took a ride on Figueroa. So if
there he goes. Okay.
Oh, this isn't live, or
and that's on the west side of
is this
Are
not?
you kidding me?
Is this not May 20th right now?
I'm done.
Okay, and as you do that, you see the double box now on your screen.
Thank
This
you,
is what
Genius.
happened earlier when he clipped another
Mystery
vehicle
solved.
when he was going across traffic on the 110.
Go back
then
and read the
driving
title and
the
description.
Wrong way on the 110,
See those
and you're going to see this head-on
quotation
collision
marks?
here. This was about 20 minutes ago or so before he got back on the surface streets, and that's where we are now, back in the South LA area, where this driver seems to be very familiar with this neighborhood.
Well, definitely. I mean, we're familiar with this neighborhood now at this point of this chase.
I feel
30
like I
minutes.
live there.
Right? I think I could get around there.
Another near miss here, another collision. Thankfully, that didn't happen. We've seen at least 3
Nitpoon, I'm thinking Metallica, maybe some Slayer.
Absolutely not. No.
Oh, are you going with the? Are you going to say he's a gang member like these people? The news people keep saying that he is.
I think he loves the classics. He's listening to James Brown and Dean Martin, all the hits.
From officials officially.
I like that.
And now back on Broadway, and that's one of the major north-south.
Oh, maybe he's listening to Broadway musicals.
You know,
maybe. Ooh, a black building. Did you see that?
South. There's a RA and LAFD-RA right there.
What are you trying to say, Mikey?
No, it was very nice. It was nice.
Hitting 400 miles an hour there just a second ago on the speedometer. It always works so well.
Breaking the time continuum there.
Showed you that one impact that was that's tough. That's a hard impact.
That's a good one, Flesh.
From a truck that size, the weight of that truck, and he is just ripping, picking up speed.
Ripping.
That's his favorite catchphrase. He's ripping. He's got those "He's ripping" shirts on T Public right now. Up the airship again, coming by.
As you would say, the sound of freedom.
Sound of freedom, folks.
This vehicle up. They didn't yield. The pursuit was on.
I don't know how I ever slept with those going by all hours of the night, 24/7.
Taco has got the best one. Sir Mix-a-Lot. My posse's on Broadway. Yeah, yeah. Did I tell you Sir Mix-a-Lot performed like a mile from my house, like before the whole lockdown happened? He was right up the street.
Oh, was it? Because last year or 2 years ago, maybe, is when we saw him. We saw him in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah,
at a free show, which was great.
Times in which the LAPD officers
I just want to go see him do 2 songs and leave.
He did a full set. I think it was good half an hour, 45 minutes.
Didn't you guys go see Digital Underground and they only performed like one song and left or something like that?
No.
Or they were really late?
Bishop, apparently had to work the next morning or something and took off. He was there the entire night. We waited 4 hours or so. We didn't realize it didn't go on till like 12:30 at night. I stayed to watch. He watched one song, I think, and left. I think that's what he did. I think that's the story.
The overlay is perfect. Pinpoint accuracy. Hoover and Vernon here.
Hoover maneuver.
Passing time as well. We do as well. That's why we do these. These are all new for us, and it's fun to go through them and watch them. All listeners submitted.
He's been able to weave his way in and out. Don't forget that there's more than one person inside.
See, we got the lyrics happening. I like that.
Pickup out of Pomona, a passenger along.
I mean, he's turned into a lot of gas stations and I believe one supermarket so far. So it's possible. I mean, listen, we watched that one chase live when it stopped to try and get gas at the one, and then ended up actually getting gas on the second one, which was nuts.
Pathetic needs to be recognized as our one viewer over on Twitch.
Oh, wow, yeah, hey, all right.
Way to go, Twitch.
We do great on Periscope and Twitter, of course, on YouTube. Same with Facebook. There's nobody over on Twitch for some reason.
We eat the garbage out of the back of this guy's truck on Twitch. It's that bad.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know what
Smooth Virus. I gotta say that is one of the best ways to get away.
One of my favorite getaways though was when the guy had someone meet him under a bridge.
That was unreal.
Jumped in the car with them and hauled ass out. So
more instances just because of the way he's driving, the erratic nature, the speed.
Yeah, he's definitely driving erratic.
Recklessness, just.
By the way, wherever you're watching this at, feel free to give us a like, a subscribe. If you're over there on the beautiful YouTube, make sure you hit that notification bell so when we do go live with all the big chases we can, and then we do our watch-alongs here with We Gotta Chase, you can be a part of it as well.
Nippoon, I was telling Mikey to pull that one so we can do it sometime. I don't know if it's the one that you're thinking of, but it's a Prius, it's a taxi. It's a stolen money, and it's like it's a long one. I actually watched part of that one live, more than half of it. It's a great one. I would love to watch that one again anyways, and that is in a Prius, so that's pretty funny.
And if you haven't had a chance to see it yet, we do have a car chase on a airstrip at the airport.
Yeah,
that happens. I saw somebody mentioning go to an airport parking garage where the choppers can't fly. You need to check that out because he almost hits an airplane.
That's a very good point. Or you get up in the mountains, but there's not many parking garages up in the mountains where they can't fly.
And it's unclear if that passenger is is okay with being along with this, or
I think he's the spotter. I think the passenger is what's keeping him going.
To jump out. We'll find that out once this comes to an end, and we hope it does come to an end safely and soon, so that nobody else gets hurt.
You're still seeing people coming out from their homes.
I do hope that we can get by that one street party that we just kept growing, though, because it's got to be 75 to 80 people there by now, right? At that party.
It has to be. I mean, it's been tripling in numbers every time we drive by there.
Again, picking up speed through these just very narrow surface streets.
Very narrow,
small streets. There's a delivery truck there, and
Loud Elvis, if you get a chance, send that over to us.
Rick, what's the mentality for LAPD
that
officers at this
sounds
point,
fantastic.
given what they've witnessed?
I mean, clearly they're seeing what we're seeing. And
I'm all
they
amped
know
up.
that
I gotta go
this
smoke
driver
now.
is
Amped
completely
Go smoke me a cigarette.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Could
Get it
be
done.
armed. They
I
don't.
don't
This
wanna
ends
miss-
while you're gone.
I don't want to miss anything, though. That's the
Male
problem.
driver
I can
and
log
possibly,
on.
I couldn't tell, but possibly a female in the front cab with him.
A female?
But,
Ooh, look at that.
he's
He
not
locked
in a
him
good
up.
frame of mind. He's dangerous. Okay, made one of those quick stops again and a turn. He
I didn't even see any patrol cars at the intersection.
No, he just like slammed on the
They have to
brakes.
expect that this guy, the way that he's acting and running, he'll do whatever he can. And if he does have a weapon, then that creates
He'll do
even more
whatever he
danger,
can, Creed.
obviously, for the officers, for all the residents in this South Los Angeles neighborhood, where he keeps staying connected. 54th Street there, the numbered streets, once again, east-west, the majors.
The
like
numbered
Uber,
streets.
north,
Those are the most
south.
dangerous
And
in
he's
any
been
city.
South
The numbered
neighborhood
streets.
the entire time that we've been covering this pursuit, and it started out in Pomona.
He hasn't said wow in a long time.
I wanna hear him say rippin'.
He hasn't said rippin' in a while either.
Running from police,
And he has not
driving, at least two
profiled him as a
collisions,
gang
on
member
the
in about
110
10 minutes.
freeway, one of which was a head-on. The car still in pretty good shape. The pickup truck is at least
The car was
strips.
the
The
car
other
was
car
in
was
good
total.
shape.
That car was
He
total.
was able to evade those.
Hey,
His tires are
did he
in
miss that
good
part?
shape.
All right, right here. See, he's gonna clip that. See that car clipped him in the rear, spun him out.
Okay, so it did.
That passing by car did a pit maneuver on him.
All right, get ready to see the car that's in pretty good shape.
Here comes the one that the guy said, he's in pretty good shape.
And that's when he stayed in that right shoulder.
Look at that car.
area
I
and
mean,
was
you
trying
couldn't
to
even
get
drive it
off
away.
the
He's got a
freeway.
tiny.
look
But
at
look at
that.
it. It's still in pretty good shape, though. He was ripping.
The trade-in value of that is perfect.
All right,
I'm going to smoke. I hope nothing happens. I don't want to miss
back in
it.
it. This is the hood. I'm pretty sure we were talking about a while ago.
Oh.
Okay.
This looks really familiar.
Is he going to pass by the huge street party?
60th range there. So again, he may know.
Sorry, guys. I'm keeping up with your comments. There's so much going on.
69th Street area.
69.
Place. Rolling through the South LA neighborhood, and again, we're pretty tight. I'm sure there's LA.
We're pretty tight.
Underneath the
Ooh.
110 freeway.
Look
Oh,
at
that's a nice spot to stop and carjack somebody and come out the other end, and nobody'd ever know in a million years.
That's when you get in there and you wedge something against the gas pedal, let it keep going down the street while you go the other way.
Now he's back on the east side.
You see that
of the
giant
110
RV?
Freeway. Broadway
There's been a
is on
lot.
the
That's
east
what I'm
side of
saying. There's been so many. Watch for the RVs that are just parked on the side of the street. They're allowed to live there. It's crazy.
Figueroa on the west side runs north-south, which you could take from the harbor.
That was a
all the way
weird
up
stop.
east to South LA.
Oh, did he
Didn't know
let
where he
that
wanted to
person?
go.
No, I think there was a person running across the street.
A fellow gang member, as this guy would say.
Lost audio, I hear. The hell happened to that? We lost the audio. Yeah.
It's not our fault.
Nope.
He'll be back. It needed a timeout. Ooh.
He's lucky to make that right.
I love this replay right here, though. Yep, there it comes. It's coming back. I mean, he's definitely...
I'm taking a chance to go smoke. I have to.
All right, go ahead.
I'm dying. I hope I don't miss anything. Am I making the wrong choice?
I don't know. Should you go or not? Ooh, another near miss. by the way, while Creed's gone, I'll remind everyone, wherever you're watching us at, especially over on the YouTube, and if you're not on YouTube, get over to YouTube, Credence and Bishop Show, and give us a subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can always take part in our little chases that we enjoy watching, as well as the live chases that we make sure we have for you each and every time they go live. Look, the strategy needs to be that maybe sit still because the guy's coming back. That should be the strategy for this chase because he's doubled back so many times.
Everyone, thank you so much for watching News
Here
Now.
they come.
Areas here with you. Don't know exactly what happened.
Ooh, did you see all that trash? Creed, are you there?
Are
you there, Creed? No? Oh, I guess not.
It is 11:30 both here in Phoenix, Arizona, and in Los Angeles, California.
So we switched. Okay, that's what happened. They had to switch from LA to Phoenix feed.
I refreshed the Facebook Live that we were watching just to check exactly what the audio situation was. But again, I'm here with you, watching as best I can. And if you happen to miss that double crash out, well, all you have to do is go
double crash out. I didn't never heard it put that way. And yes, we know this isn't live. If you want to tell us again, it's not. It's fine.
Hello to all of you News Now.
Well, hello. You have such a delightful voice. Me and her should do this together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to work with this chick here.
I would really like it if we could get 20,000.
Good Lord. She's pimping herself out. Look, I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. I would really like if we get 20,000 people. Oh, did you see that guy?
Coronavirus related to watch, and we here at News Now know how much you News Nowers, that's what I like to call you viewers.
News Nowers. This lady talks as much as I do.
And we get a lot of them from the Los Angeles area, thanks to our sister station, Fox 11 Los Angeles. So I'm virtually waving to all of you. I can't show up on camera
oh my
right
God.
now, but I normally
is this lady as annoying as I am?
I come on the stream just to say hello, and I'm always so happy to see you all. And yes, I do talk with you guys on the
I didn't miss much except for this bitch hawking herself out, huh? I'd really like us to get to 50,000 people.
She has not took a breath since she got on. I felt like I was listening to me.
And what else are you going to do, right, besides watch? So let's hit that 20,000 mark, please.
Oh, 20,000.
Yeah,
okay.
she's begging
Jesus.
for... Look, I just want you to sub. I don't care how many people... If we have 10 people on here, me and Creed will jump on because we enjoy doing this kind of thing. I could care less.
I used to watch chases back-to-back sitting there by myself and screaming out things like I do here.
I like Ulrich. Hold on. This is my favorite. Subscription removed.
Ulrich still doesn't understand. Does anybody... You want to stop everything and talk real slow so we can explain it?
Look,
Jesus.
I like Ulrich. Ulrich is my boy.
Bye, Ulrich. Sorry that you can't understand.
I would love for you to...
It's not 1:30 p.m. Central Time.
All right, so he bumped something, and she said, "Oh, it's a crash out. Here we go now."
Is it a double crash out?
Oh,
look at him smoking. Don't piss off a guy with a bunch of barrels in the back of his truck.
Yeah, there's bodies in those. I'm pretty sure this guy's a serial killer.
Oh, he is, Matt. Just back up and go around him.
This guy is not... I think
he's stuck. Is he going to get out and fight him?
I hope so. Oh. Why? What is with this guy in the white truck?
I've never seen a road rage incident in the middle of a chase.
What a jackass, this guy. He's going to pop his tires.
April. It's possible.
Wayne is my homeboy now.
Well, Wayne's not back yet.
He sent me an edible arrangement.
Look, rather...
Here come the cops.
Oh,
my God. What is he doing? Oh my God.
Oh, that poor person's home there. Not poor, but person's. Can you not turn right?
And now he moves.
That rear driver's side tire.
That guy was like, I ain't going nowhere.
That guy in that white truck has to be still telling that story.
He popped that tire. He popped the tire.
Oh, no. Ruh-roh.
Oh, my God. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen someone do. Both people. The guy in the white truck and our friend the criminal.
I'm telling you, it was completely road rage. I mean, he could have backed up at any time enough to at least make a right and go around him that way.
Look here. Oh, there goes the hubcap. Yeah, wow.
Okay.
Like Ulrich, look here.
Bye, Ulrich.
No. I've got a special offer for you right now for limited time only. Give us half a subscribe for the live ones and keep your other half for the ones that we do with our friends and family here.
Or do you understand that with the amount of people that we have on and the amount of people that watch these, that we haven't seen these yet? So there's no reason for you to be on here and watching it.
Unless you're watching it while it's happening, guess
if you
what?
only like
it's
live.
recorded. It's recorded.
It's fine.
It's a recording. It's not actually live.
Oh my God. Anyway,
Did you
great
see all the
chase.
fans? Look at all the fans. I mean,
I know. I just saw somebody else go by and they're like, yeah.
They got to be on the side of the road. Victory lap for this guy.
Did you see the tire go off? The tire just
my
blew
gosh.
off and rolled off.
It killed someone on the side of the road.
He locked it up.
If anybody has any idea where that tire is now, I would buy that. Is this guy coming over?
Look at this.
You okay, dude?
He's like, look, I got a tire. I can change it real quick. He needs that pit crew from earlier to come in and change that tire.
Oh, that's funny.
Look at that bush.
Beautiful bush. Boy, that's an issue. That's a problem.
That could be a problem.
Well, we're getting a tight shot to see if anything else is in there.
Somebody see the guy. His buddy.
Those were
fist
gang
pumping.
signs.
Yeah.
Was that not gang signs?
Either that, or maybe his hands were sweaty and he's trying to cool them off.
What?
Oh.
Okay, she's got her door open.
Is she going to jump?
It's a she. Oh, I didn't know it was a she. Did you?
Well, they said that earlier. That he had a female, I believe.
Man, look at the sparks. I wish this was nighttime so we could see the light show from that rim. I'm surprised it hasn't caught fire. The other tires. I mean, it's got to be putting a hell of a stress on them.
I would think so. He's still moving at a pretty good clip. At 40 miles an hour with just 3 wheels, pretty damn good if that's the case.
Well, let's see this. Yeah, keep going straight, bud. I thought he was going to try and negotiate a turn. That was going to be
coming to
definitely...
a dead end, guys. It's coming to a dead end. And
that's...
that can be prophetic, I guess.
Prophetic. That could be prophetic, I guess.
It could be prophetic, pathetic.
Okay, so it's...
Arlene, welcome. Afternoon to you.
Oh, over there in, I believe, she said... Louisiana on the military base over there?
Joseph, are you saying that she's not very good looking? Is that your guess? I'm gonna let's guess. I mean,
Joseph is brutal.
I mean, let's go ahead and guess what she looks like.
She's hairy, disgusting. Yes, Joseph, this happened in May
22nd in South LA. It's been you want to talk about a wild chase. It's been a good one. Over 50 minutes so far.
And he's hit 3 or 4 things already. He got stuck between a car and a truck or a motor home, and
David, that's actually a thing out in California. The sparks from a vehicle. I had watched one that ramped up. We got live notifications, and it was one that was pretty small though. It was only a few acres, but it could have been bad. This is the longest
dead end.
This is a very long dead end. Yes, you're absolutely right.
He's kicking into afterburners.
Oh, that dead end just turned into a right turn, so I'm not sure what that prolific, was that what he said, prolific was talking about. I bet she has a head like a carp. Hopefully we can see.
Jeez. Wild Elvis. All right, now they're moving in.
Don't forget, there's some really good-looking girls that go after,
bad boys.
The bad boys.
Whoa!
What was that?
Rim. That was the rim. Completely.
Oh my
came off.
God, that probably left a mark on that nice Ford.
Oh, for sure. That car's totaled.
So now it's just an axle. That's great.
Oof. He can't get much further. The bed's gonna fall off it.
Oh.
Jesus, that was close.
He's rolling on the brake drum.
Thank you so much. This guy's great.
Look here, this is the next song we're going to perform. I wrote it when I was 18 years old. This is called Rolling on the Brake Drum. 1, 2, 3.
I know, just right down to the axle. It's crazy.
That's the brake drum. Hit me with some of that brake drum.
Sheila, you're allowed to just park anywhere you want. Those are all people living on the side of the streets. In RVs and those box trucks. Did you see the box trucks that he was up against when the white truck had him pinned in there? Those are all people's houses. And in California, they're allowed to do that. It's kind of crazy. Nice liquor store we just went by.
Ooh.
Reminds me of a song, David. Let me think.
Man, this truck has really, you know what, it deserves to be put to rest eventually. I mean, it has really served him well.
It has done
the
well.
whole thing stripped. Oh, no, he went around it.
Boy, the
Still
commentary
outfoxing
is
him.
top notch.
I see why people tell us to be quiet.
So you can just listen to this. Here, ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Let's listen. Oh, that's enough to... That's very soothing.
It is. It's one of those things, puts you to sleep at night. He
I
is
like the
just
ones
running.
with those really loud screeching, constant screeching noises.
I mean, this has to be nearing the end. I mean, he has drove the
gotta
rim
be, but-
right off of it.
But look, I mean, between 30 and 40 miles an hour still on all three, that's pretty damn good.
Where did everyone go? Now the streets are nearly deserted. Oh, roadblock.
Just go under it. You can make it. Make it a convertible.
Why didn't they pit him right there?
Well, why didn't you? Who got their old angry grandpa in the chopper? Why didn't he beat him right there? Look at those camera people over there. Did you see all the guys with their cameras out?
They could have pitted him right there. Would have split him right out into the curb.
Or into the truck. I mean, either way.
Do you boys enjoy sardines like I do?
Yeah, the axle will lock up. The left rear axle will lock up because all it's doing is generating heat right now.
Thank you. Tell me more, please.
Hey, this is dead end. He's not getting anywhere from here. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, good point. What is a spike strip going to do at this point? I mean, if he's still rolling.
Well, back in my day, you could drive on 4 rims.
Dag nabbit.
800 miles, both ways.
Whoa! Somebody just threw something at him.
He sure did.
He did, and he hit him.
Do you think it was a trucker's pea jug or something? What do you think he threw in there?
That's one of them pea jugs. Yeah. I thought it looked orange, so I'm
Lacey,
thinking
we actually, there was a couple of submissions the other day that went straight into our very special Christmas marathon that we're going to do. It's going to be a good one, and it's going to be themed. It's going to be very different. You're going to enjoy it. I promise you that. Promise you. We're gonna take what we did over Thanksgiving with the Turkey Day getaway and at least double that. Make it double as good.
I think that could have been a big gulp. I think you're right.
I think they threw a drink at him or something. I was waiting for the Molotov cocktail myself, but
where is he? He's so far down the. Okay.
Where is he?
Okay.
He's so far down in the seat.
Why won't this guy just make a left and just stay in the same area?
Back in my day, we didn't lean over when we drove. We stood straight up in the seat, proud that we had a car.
When you say that, I can think like you're clenching your ass like you're racing home. Oh, he thought that was funny. I'm glad I could make you laugh, Grandpa.
Where am I?
That axle's going to lock up pretty soon. It's just running on the brake drum.
It's everybody, a lot of us.
Any minute now. He's going to come to the dead
out
end.
the window.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's people waving at him. Telling him to stop. Yes.
No, that's a mirror. A mirror and an arm.
Flusher, you are the best. You guys are great.
There's a mirror and an arm. Where did they come from?
Oh, I love all of you.
And there I was, surrounded by Indians. I said, I'm killing everybody so I can get out of this casino. Taco Bell.
I was going to say, that's a pretty risky turn. I think I'd be making
I'm surprised
lefts.
he made that. Yeah, I'm surprised he did a turn like that.
I would imagine
Century. It's on
lefts.
Century.
Jesus. Okay, calm down, Grandpa. Jesus.
Angry Grandpa.
To be honest with you, I don't care what street he's on. TBH.
I think he might land that chopper and stop the car himself. I mean, he's angry, for sure. By the way, we'll be going live again tonight, 8:30 Eastern Time for the Credence and Bishop
Century.
show.
Why doesn't anybody see it? Century East.
He's starting to get mad.
I went and seen the doctor about
Is
this
this
mole.
not going out?
This mole needs to be looked at. Why doesn't anybody see that?
Don't make me crash this media ship.
The map. Okay, he's going northbound. On Main. He's on
Gas
Main.
prices $2.55. I think that was not bad.
Not bad. But yeah, tonight 8:30 Credence and Bishop show. Join us. We'll be doing. We'll be reading your emails that you sent us. We'll be talking about a beautiful love story Creed has found for us to talk about.
Yes. Yeah, for the CMB News at 9 is stacked well. And mailbag tonight, we're including some great comments from YouTube as well.
Yeah,
from some of the
Monolith Talk
videos
tonight.
Yeah, going to talk about those, which there has been a change in that. That Mikey
did you
just
hear
told me
that?
about. Yeah, he's getting pissed. I'm telling you, the dude's very disgruntled.
When I'm sitting here, I expect things to happen. Back in my day, they'd have shot this guy by now. Just saying. Just saying. I'll be there. Ooh,
Artisan James.
I remember those guys.
What fell off do you think that was, Smooth Virus? I kind of caught that. I don't know. I mean, there's not much left to the axle if you think about it.
I mean, you gotta think it's putting a strain on those other tires. I mean, look at these wide turns he's having to take.
Well, again, he's making right turns though. I still think that at this point the left would be better, would it not?
Might dig it into the asphalt. Maybe
That's
he's thinking if he's
87th. Yeah.
making a right turn, it's lifting it off the ground.
Maybe it's
not
a weight,
pushing it down towards it.
A weight distribution issue that I'm not thinking about.
Oh,
that
those
can't
speed
be
bumps.
good. There's some more stuff.
I see some
hanging.
stuff flying off.
I have a feeling that bumper, the chrome horn, might be dragging here pretty soon.
Trash.
My old Tahoe there he just went by. Oh, okay. Now he's going to try the left. Now,
Ooh.
now he seemed to be able to make a right much easier. So,
Oh yeah. She's dragging now, bud.
mm-hmm.
Oh.
Up.
In my day, we called the electric chair Old Sparky.
That's the grease. It's the grease burning in the axle.
That's
Thanks,
the
Gramps.
grease. I had a grease fire one time at my house, burned down 7 blocks.
Yeah, it was. So it must be about the weight. So it would be
left
better
was
making.
a horrible idea.
Well, that would have been my idea. I would have done that, and I got to agree, he's doing pretty good now. Speeds are cut down to about 20, about half of what when he first blew out the tire. But I mean, listen, how many chases have we seen where they blow out one tire and it's done? You know?
Maybe because it's a rear tire. Maybe that comes into play.
Yeah. Again,
I can't. Go ahead.
oh, thank you. I will. Again, very good commercial though for Chevy.
talk-
There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, we got about an hour.
Hour of fuel left.
Am I right, Angela? Yeah.
What is a lying dog-faced pony soldier, Blake?
Oh my goodness.
What exactly is
Yeah.
that? That's a new one for me.
That's a good one.
But Hawthorne Airport's right here, so it's not that
Hopefully
far.
that didn't offend anyone.
Good
He
point.
just didn't read
His
something.
axle should be locking
offending.
up totally here
Yeah.
pretty soon.
This thing making a little rattle in the back. Something's
Hey,
wrong.
is that the truck from earlier? With the cans in the back?
Oh, doors open, doors open,
I
doors
think
open.
it might have been. It kind of looked like it was.
Yeah, it had those 3 barrels in it. Unless there's a lot of 3 barrelers around here.
Oh, is
think
she
about
gonna?
it.
Is the carp gonna jump out?
All right. What does she look? What's that over?
What
see
happened?
the thing. That's the thing
Oh,
that
yeah.
the person threw. It looked like
That's what
paint.
I threw. I think
Like
it is
orange
paint. Oh my God! Got him right in that, right in the windshield too.
From the other side.
Oh, that's great. Grandpa didn't even notice that. He's too busy worrying about what street.
There's some girl trying to jump out of the car.
Yeah, look at that. That covers his entire... Boy, that dude did
that
good.
Is perfect.
Good
look
for
at,
that.
I mean, look how much is hanging off this baby.
Yeah, I do. I love the turn signal hanging, the front to the bumper underneath it.
Is she going to jump? Is she going to stay in?
It's not damaged. Somebody came out and threw something at him.
There was a good citizen come out and threw a can of WD-40 right on the windshield. Looks like some orange poop.
Some orange poop.
It's orangutan poop.
We certainly are slow rolling through the hood now.
The slowest. I mean, she's like... All right, let's see. Oh,
yeah, come on, get a tight shot.
She got some ink on those arms.
I thought that she might have her hair up as well.
Oh, don't stop right there. Keep going. There we go.
What do you think? Are they cruising, looking maybe for another vehicle, or I mean,
I think she's just shouting out.
Maybe she's looking for more to be in her fan club.
Officers likely behind. We'll widen out a little bit and see. Yep, no. There they are. Officers, guns drawn.
Tighten it up.
Whoa!
Oh, we running?
This guy. Here goes the driver. He's running.
Oh, nice hat, by the way.
Red shirt.
I didn't expect that.
The Colombian cartel. Here he comes. Oh!
And they're going to bring this guy down. He's down.
Oh, that was a great hat.
In custody.
That was worth.
All right, let's go back to
that was worth the entire thing to see him jump out with that hat. Where's she at? Is that her?
Yeah.
Oh, those dogs. Oh, these dogs are pissed.
Biting her through the fence.
What's going on? And
that looked like those old commercials where the guy is picking coffee beans.
Yes.
Yes, one of my favorite
every morning.
Looping around
we can't go anywhere until we see this woman. We have to see what she looks like.
Two suspects, the male there in the hat and that red.
The hat is still on him. Is it like stapled to his forehead or something?
Is that the hat you wear when you go and steal a car? I mean, he was dressed like a tourist.
The only thing that we could keep saying in this situation is that we're hoping, from what we saw, that no pedestrians were hit, no bicyclists. We know that there were at least two.
What was that word he said? Bicyclists?
On the 110 freeway. And the most jarring impact was the one that we saw on the Manchester on-ramp.
By the way,
freeway.
if you enjoyed this or if you hated it, either way, I don't give a crap. Give us a subscribe over here on the YouTube channel.
Yep, let's
look at the crowd gathering.
Look at that crowd.
In Skyfox currently,
yeah, you're right. That dog, the big one, the second one that came through, definitely eats well. That's it. Thank you, Loud Elvis. That's what he was thinking. Yes, that's who he's thinking.
Picks coffee beans every morning.
But not quite as violent as this one, and not as skillfully driven as this one. Even though the guy was
can we push on? I really want to see the woman, though. I'm going to be so pissed off if we don't see the woman.
I'm wondering if this guy was like possibly a leader, because I mean, look at all these people there. Maybe it's a leader, or maybe he's just a charismatic citizen.
Are you going to say that he's a gang member now too? Have you been roped in? Has he roped you into thinking that?
I feel like he may be a community leader or a charismatic citizen.
No name. It depends. It really does. Some weeks there'll be 3 or 4 of them. They'll start popping off, and then we've had a dry week, at least a week and a half maybe. So
we are
it just
keeping
depends.
an eye out, though. We do all the work, so you don't have to.
Relative to the individual that they were.
Well, they are partying.
Look at that. Everybody is.
So that, these folks
they're dancing in the streets.
I'm really disappointed not seeing the woman.
I think she was probably decent.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. That was fun. Glad 99.9% of you understand what we're doing. What is this kid going? What is the kid doing? Did you see that?
Get that baby. Get that baby's hand.
But we really do appreciate you. We're building a nice little community. We have a great time. Love interacting with you guys in the chat. And we absolutely love doing these. And again, make sure, of course, to subscribe with notifications on the old YouTube, Credence and Bishop Show. And please, if you get a chance, if there's any that we need to watch, that we need to all watch together and get together on an afternoon and watch like this one, then please send it over to us. cbshowemail@gmail.com or get a hold of us on there. There it is. cbshowemail@gmail.com and connect with us and let us know.
Let us know how much you hated this or liked it. We'll read either one of those because they both read well.
We love constructive criticism.
I love that. I'm telling you, that's the same truck I saw a while ago. He passed that truck again, unless there's a lot of white trucks.
I mean, there could be.
With barrels in them.
It brought that vehicle disabled enough that
man, we need more chases, more televised chases.
We'll find out more in time.
We need them.
Obviously, we have a ground crew en route.
Look at all these people just pouring in.
I know they're running down that. You got to think, I guess there isn't much going on in South LA that day.
I'm telling you, this guy is a charismatic citizen.
You got the stringer right there, and the cops telling him to get back.
I mean, this chicken wings for you, bud.
He commits another crime.
Those are Walmart chicken wings you have. I've never tried them. I never did.
Beginning of the end here, and that brought this ultimately to an end. And look at these.
I've had their popcorn chicken, and it's always extremely cold and wet.
Physical distancing, we don't see a lot of that.
Just like I like it.
That's a whole nother
they're at the Santana Market where they have beer, wine, and groceries. She says, "God, come on, go on to Unda. We gotta go get our
Look
Kool-Aid."
at that. They are really loving every minute of it.
To follow, and as we approach the top of the noon hour, we will bring all the
it's not noon.
If you are
it's 11:54.
End of a pursuit in South LA. Now the yellow tape.
And one other thing I want to mention too: the Credence and Bishop Show goes live tonight. If you're watching right now, and we're live, goes live tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got the mailbag, the CNB News at 9. Going to catch up with Knox. I think Knox is actually coming back on.
Bishop will be on with us tonight, and we interact with you guys the same way as we do during these. The chat, we love to have you guys, give your opinions on what's going on. All kinds of things. We have videos of the week, you name it, we do it, and we just have a good time to, wrap up our week, if you will, on a Wednesday night.
Is that our weeks go Wednesday to Wednesday?
Wednesday to Wednesday.
Right. And,
what is
we'll get more information.
What is that thing back there? Is that?
What was that? I don't know.
It looked like the. I think it's called the Dragula that Grandpa and Herman would drive in the Monsters.
Again, the drivers, they run. There's a chance to get away, and by doing so, they put so many people at risk on the freeways, on the surface streets, and we saw that.
An RV chase would be great.
Oh, I'd love that.
On the 110 freeway near Manchester.
Did you just see that? It was the coronavirus earlier. It was
did it attack?
Get hurt. But,
earlier, the virus was on the run. Well, that's it.
Wow. Well, that was a good one.
Yeah, we had a great time. Hope you did too. Make sure you, like I said, hit the notification bell on the YouTube channel. Subscribe so you know when we do these. We're going to try and do as many as we can, as often as we can, and we will catch all the live chases, even if it's in the middle of the night.
We try anyways. There's where the guy threw whatever it was. I'm assuming that was paint. That was a great hit. Grandpa Munster's vehicle too. Did he ever have a vehicle?
Yeah, the Dragula.
Munsters. Was that the Dragula?
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
All right, everybody. We'll see you tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Credence and Bishop Show. Again, we appreciate you guys joining us. I guess that's it. We didn't even get to see the girl. I'm kind of pissed off about that. We didn't get to.
In my dreams, she's smoking hot.
Damn.
More damage or more injuries.
All right, we're out of here. You guys take care. We're going to do an awkward wave goodbye now. Ready? Awkward wave. Bye-bye.